Hey everyone. It is hard to imagine the cheery, plump version of Santa Claus emerged from Saint Nicholas, the 4th century bishop of Myra, who, as a nursing infant, fasted on holy days and whose bones were stolen after his death. Instead of a right jolly old self, Saint Nicholas is a patron saint of everything from brewers, pawnbrokers to murderers. Today, let's know some not-so-jolly legends about Saint Nicholas, also known as Father Christmas. Let's start the video, but before that, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video. Saint Nicholas, best known as a patron saint of children, is credited with a myriad of miracles that validate this claim. The earliest attributed miracle is that he somehow miraculously saved a baby during his bishop consecration ceremony at the cathedral. According to the story, the baby's mother absent-mindedly left her child in the bathing tub which was warming over the fire. After hearing the church bells ring out, the mother rushed out without a second thought for her tiny infant. She did not remember her baby until she returned home and saw the smoke-filled room. But instead of finding a charred or drowned baby, she peered over to find her little one contentedly smiling. All the credit for the kid's survival went to the new bishop, Nicholas. While formerly patron saint of infants and children, it seems like Saint Nicholas should more accurately be named patron saint of the negligent parent. Another miracle attributed to the saint involves a napping mother dropping her baby into the Dnieper River, where a whirlpool pulled the child down. The family had just sailed to Vyshgorod to celebrate the feast day of Saint Boris and Saint Gleb. Grieving over their drowned baby, the parents prayed to Saint Nicholas to perform a miracle. The next morning, a still-drenched baby was heard crying inside of the still-locked Saint Sophia Cathedral right in front of Saint Nicholas's icon. As the story goes, the dead saint dove into the river to rescue and apparently revived the baby. But the reasons and the jolly and old self's experience were not nearly as sinister as those Bishop Nicholas faced. He spent 5 years in prison, potentially even in solitary confinement under the Great Persecution. Roman Emperor Diocletian was responsible for this final persecution of Christians during his reign. Churches were burned, and Christians who refused to eschew their faith faced torture and death. Bishop Nicholas was said to be among those arrested for their steadfast allegiance to their Christian faith. Saint Nicholas, the patron saint of prisoners, is also said to have stopped an execution simply by walking up and grabbing the sword right out of the executioner's hand. Bishop Nicholas's second stint in jail came from slapping another bishop at the First Council of Nicaea. The point of the gathering was to help remedy a few specific schisms in the church. Bishop Nicholas was stripped of his garments and tossed into jail, but after a prayer to Jesus and Mother Mary, the holy figures returned him appropriate clothes and loosened his chains. The miracle had quite an impact, and the council ended up siding with Saint Nicholas's view of things. The tradition of hanging a stocking by the fireplace seems innocent enough. However, the tradition is often attributed to a legend about Saint Nicholas saving 3 maidens from being sold into slavery or becoming sex workers. In fact, marriage in the 1st century Roman Empire required the arrangement of a dowry. According to a legend, a formerly wealthy man, now destitute, did not have the money for dowries. His daughters could not marry without a dowry. Without marrying, they would be sold into slavery. It wasn't particularly common for parents to sell their children into slavery. Nevertheless, this seemed to be the fate to befall these young women until Saint Nicholas stepped in by sharing his inheritance and flinging gold through a window or perhaps coming down from a chimney. Fighting evil is paramount for saints. whether dragons or demons. The prevalence of religious figures dominating dragons was not unique in the Middle Ages. Saint Matthew was known to tame dragons, Saint Martha for slaying them, and when a dragon terrified a town, Saint Nicholas enchanted the mythical beast. He also walked through the countryside clutching a gospel in his left hand and keeping his right hand free to bless the tormented. These days, Saint Nicholas is sometimes accompanied by Krampus or other demonic creatures such as Buttmandel. The legend of an evil butcher that chops up 3 poor boys and stores them in a tub of brine is central to the French celebration of Saint Nicholas Day. La Légende de Saint Nicolas, a morbid holiday children's ditty, tells the tale of a cannibalistic butcher, sometimes known as Father Whipper. As the legend goes, Saint Nicholas arrived 7 years after the massacre and brought the 3 boys back to life. Well, that's it for today. I hope you're liking Nerdies Discoveries. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. May the new year bring an abundance of happiness into your life. Don't forget to subscribe. Can't wait for the next video to learn more and be fascinated about. See you on the next. Bye.